This is the most relaxing place that I know of in the entire world. Meowstar is traveled to this world. Part 4 of his journey. Meowstar has big expressive eyes and an insatiable curiosity. One day he finds a mysterious path in the woods near his home and he couldn't help but wonder what is on the other side of it. So he goes through it and it's like a portal to another world. This world is very dreamlike and magical. It's like my neighbor Totoro. There are giant mushrooms everywhere, and the trees have these beautiful flowing lines. And there is also this really cool chimes that makes it feel like you are actually walking through a chime tunnel. And the best part is that he can interact with the environment. He can play with the mushrooms and the leaves and the little critters that live in the forest. And it all feels so peaceful and calming. I think this would be a great place to live if you are a cat or if you are just looking for a break from the hustle and bustle of city life. The day is ending and the sun is setting behind the hills as we begin our tale. Meowstar, a fluffy orange cat with big expressive eyes and human-like curiosity. He pads down a small dirt path that winds between the tall grasses, through Meowstar's perspective as the grass brushes against his fur. The sound is full of ambient nature, including the distant chatter of crickets and the gentle hum of cicadas. As the light begins to fade, Meowstar reaches the edge of a giant camphor tree, its gnarled branches reaching up like welcoming arms. This iconic tree is straight out of my neighbor Totoro, and it marks the entrance to a magical world. Suddenly, a little white chibi Totoro darts past, rustling the leaves. Meowstar perks up, startled by the movement and intrigued by what he just saw. He begins to follow it, his tail held high with curiosity. As he ventures deeper into the forest, the shadows grow longer and more playful. Soot sprites or susuwatari scatter from the branches above, giggling softly as they float on by. One lands on Meowstar's head and he swats at it playfully, but it vanishes in a puff of dust. The forest floor begins to tremble faintly, and Totoro himself, massive, round and dozing beneath the camphor tree. He looks like an enormous furry ball with tiny little ears and one big eye. Meowstar steps forward cautiously. Totoro's ears flicker, and he slowly opens one big eye to regard the little cat who has trespassed into his forest. Totoro stretches, yawns, and lets out a deep, friendly growl-like sound. Meowstar freezes for a moment, then tilts his head to the side curiously. Totoro smiles warmly and pats the ground invitingly, and Meowstar, feeling unafraid, tentatively approaches and settles down beside the giant furry creature. Suddenly, a whole host of tiny blue and white Totoros appear, popping out from behind trees and bushes. They circle Meowstar playfully, each one holding a small acorn. They drop the acorns at his paws as gifts, and Meowstar mews happily, batting at them with his paws. The little Totoros giggle and dance around him, and Meowstar joins in their merry game. Then a strange rumble grows louder. Out of the mist, the cactus emerges, its glowing eyes shining like headlights. Its body is a furry landscape with many paws stretching out from underneath. Meowstar watches in amazement as the cactus approaches. It must be going somewhere very important, he thinks, and he wants to go along too. Totoro notices the longing look in Meowstar's eyes and gestures toward the cactus. Understanding, Meowstar climbs inside and settles by the glowing windows. The cactus takes off, bounding across the treetops. Wind rushes past, and the scenery becomes a blur of moonlit forests and tiny villages. Flying was Totoro. Suddenly, Totoro himself joins them. Soaring through the sky was his trademark umbrella. He floats alongside the canvas, waving to Meowstar as he goes by. Stars glitter all around them, and Meowstar can only watch in wonder as Totoro disappears into the night sky. The canvas slows and drifts through clouds lit by the rising moon. Fireflies wink on the outside as glowing forest spirits dance by. Meowstar bats at them through the window, and the soot sprites reappear, laughing as they flit away. The canvas sits down softly back near the camphor tree. Meowstar hops out, and Totoro and the little Totoros are there to greet him. They wave goodbye warmly before fading back into the forest shadows. As the first rays of sunlight touch the tips of the trees, Meowstar climbs onto a large tree branch. He curls up as the sun rises, painting the sky in pinks and golds. A soft breeze stirs. Meowstar's eyes close, purring peacefully. For a moment, the tree stood against the glowing, bright morning sky. Then everything fades to black, leaving only gentle, nostalgic music in the air. And so our magical journey comes to an end, leaving us with a sense of wonder and the memory of a most extraordinary night. Journey going on Meowstar for part 5. Wait till then.